Hi everybody, I'm back with another video. How are you guys doing? I'm here to talk about the last week, what's been going on. Um, I haven't exercised in the last 5 or 6 days. I took a break and just, to rest my body and relax because I think I was overdoing it. I was exercising 2 or 3 times a day. 2 times a day is fine, but I'm not going to be doing 3 times a day or 4 times a day like I was doing. So I'm going to continue exercising 2 times a day. But I took a break for a week and just, to rejuvenate and to recoup. And it's been a tough week because, when you're used to exercising, and you're used to moving your body, and then when you all of a sudden stop, it can build up, you know it can build up anxiety or whatever when you stop and you feel like, oh, I need to be moving, and but you know at the same time you need to rest. So I needed that break and I had to fight past it, and it's just been tough. um I feel like giving up, not towards the first days that I took off, but towards the end. Like the last couple of days, I just felt like, you know what? I was just having one of them days like, this is just too much. I wasn't looking at the overall picture. I was looking at that it would take me so long to lose 100 more pounds. And so, even though I made progress, I done lost 110 pounds so far, and I done lost a lot of inches, and I done went down a couple of sizes. You know, with that being said, I know that happened, but it came to a point where I just felt overwhelmed and I felt like I couldn't make it to the end. If that make any sense. I just felt like giving up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. And I felt like I couldn't make it. Even though I knew deep down inside that wasn't going to give up, it was just something just trying to, nag at me to give up. I call it self-sabotage. And I'm like, I start thinking and, I start saying no. I'm gonna keep going. God let me know to keep going. Even though I feel it's impossible, and it might be, but with God, all things are possible. So don't give up. If you're feeling like giving up, don't give up. Find some support. Reach deep down inside of yourself and tell yourself, hey, you got to do this, because if you quit, if you stop and you give up, 2 or 3 months down the line, you're going to regret it. And you're going to be in the same place that you were when you quit, if not worse, if you don't gain some of the weight back that you lost. So it's kind of mind over matter. It's about perspective. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't look too far in the future. Take it one day at a time. Just one day at a time, and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through this. And if after you, because it's always hard for me to come back after I take those days, on break. And so, since I know that, I have to evaluate and then see what I have to do to, to prevent that, because I don't like that feeling at all. So I prayed to God and I fought through it, and I got up and I pushed myself. I mean, literally pushed myself to exercise. I did not want to, you know, and I wanted to take the easy route. Oh, just give up and you can sit around and kick it and eat popcorns. But you know what? That ain't cool. I'm tired. I came too far to give up. I don't want to give up. I don't. I want to keep going. And I'm here. I got past it, and I want to encourage you. If you're trying to lose weight and you feel like giving up, don't. I understand. Trying to lose weight is one of the hardest things that you have to do, because you have to work your butt off. You have to eat right, and the results are really, really slow. And we live in a society where it's a microwave society. Everybody want things instantaneously. You know what I'm saying? But if you take your time and you relax the mind, you relax the body, and you do what you got to do day by day. Make sure you pray and make sure you spend time with God so He can give you that strength, because He said where we are weak, He is strong. And so therefore, I started pushing those thoughts away. I said, wait a minute, I'm not weak. I said, I'm stronger than I think. And I said, especially I got God, you know what I'm saying? And if He says when we are weak, He is strong, that means I can draw strength from Him, and I could do whatever I want to. Nothing is impossible for me, or nothing is impossible for you. So don't give up. Keep going. Keep striving. You know, and we in this together. Anybody who's trying to lose weight, anybody who's on a journey, it may not be weight, it might be an addiction to drugs, it might be an addiction to sex, an addiction to pornography, anything, trying to get over anything. Just don't give up. God is there. Find people that love you, find people that will stand by you and stand by your side and be there for you. Do not give up. Just keep going, because the road is hard, but the benefits are worth it. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that you get is amazing. So just keep going, because you'll be proud of yourself one day, and you'll be happy that you continued on and you were strong and you made it through. And you'll look back on it and you'll say, wow, I almost quit, but I didn't. So, and if you feel like giving up and you feel like you can't take it, reach out to somebody. Don't hold it in. And sometimes we think those thoughts are ours, and it could be the enemy, because Satan don't want anybody to get to their goals or do anything positive for themselves, or anything that's going to make them feel good about themselves. So just reach out. If you have to, make a plan, because those days are coming. We have good days and we have bad days. This life is ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So those days are coming. Some days you could feel on top of the world. Some you feel like you can't make it and it's impossible. So plan ahead for those days. Tell yourself what you're going to do and to push through. Make provisions for it. Make provisions for when you feel down, that like, I'm going to pray, I'm going to push myself to do this. Don't give up. Just don't give up. And I really felt like giving up, and I was on the verge, and I prayed and prayed, and then I pushed myself, and I started back exercising today, and it felt really good once I got my foot in the door back into exercising. And once I start feeling that adrenaline that I get from exercising, I said, okay, I got this in the bag. I got my second win. God gave me my second win. So I came, and I wasn't going to make a video, but something told me to make this video to encourage people, that feel like giving up and that feel like they can't make it, because it's really a hardcore mental things, that you have to do. You have to focus. You have to get through the ups and downs, and you have to deal with the deep rooted things that you might be dealing with from the past or anything. Just keep going, and you'll appreciate that. You'll appreciate it. Your future self will appreciate your present self if you keep going. So don't give up. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. The videos are doing real good.